Hey everyone, today I have this 4-door Samsung fridge where the ice maker doesn't work and the pitcher is not filling. So let's go fix it. First, we need to remove 3 screws. One is over here. Second one is in the middle. And third one is on this side. Then you can lift this cover up, but there's a wire sticking out, so we're just going to leave that alone and then just leave this cover back. Next, pull the fridge out so you can access the back side. Over here we have the water line, so I'm going to turn this 90 degrees to shut it off. Unplug the fridge from the wall. Use a wrench to disconnect the water line. Fair warning, it may spray, so have a bucket ready. Hey! We're gonna remove this Phillips cover. Use a flat tip screwdriver to pry these clips like outward. Like this. Like this. Okay, so that frees this part. For this, you have a translucent ring and then this gray ring, so I'm pushing the gray ring inside while I pull the blue water line out. So the water line's coming out as I push that gray ring in. And here we go. It's free. There was this other blue cap as well, so if that was off, you had to make sure to pry that off too. There's that blue cap off. And now we can go to the back again and pull the line through very easily. Next, I'm removing these drawers. All right, so here, we're gonna remove this part. So now I understand what that's for. Oh, that makes it easier. Okay, so these look pretty much the same. So 21937A, 23386A, RF9000A, RF9000A. So despite those part numbers not matching, this is for this model of fridge. So if you do have this model here, it'll be able to work as well as the other one I read out. Remove this Phillips head screw. Removing the water filter is optional. So for the center assembly, I've realized that you have to pry outward. You see how I'm prying to the left on this side and then prying on the right on this side? Then it pops. That allows you to pull this up and out. We have these hoses, so this gray part you push down and then pull the hose up on both of these. Then the whole assembly is able to come out. There is a clip back here for power, so I had to remove this as well, just a push tab and then pull it straight out. On this model 23386A, I noticed there's a plug here, but then there's a smaller plug. I didn't end up using the smaller plug, I just want you to make aware of that. So here's that bigger plug going in, and it clicks into place in the back of the fridge. These blue and white water lines go through the back hole over here. I'm guessing all the way until this part goes out here. Kind of like that. That looks right. And then this too snaps in. Yep, it snaps in, okay. Now this part up here, I noticed you pull this up. There you go. Second one, you pull this part up, push in. I wanted to go more. I guess it won't, but that looks pretty good. The blue water line that went through the back, we feed it through this top hole over here, and then we'll be able to see it right next to the door. So if you look up there, there it is. Okay, so now over here, what we need to do is take this blue cap. Also, if you have a cap on here, remove it. Just put it on here. Next, we're going to feed this all the way until we see them just about touching like this. Then we're going to cap this off here. Okay, so I just pressed these two and then it clicked. So that's good to go. And then back here, I'm going to reconnect the water line back into the wall and then plug in the fridge and see what happens. In this process, I realized on the old side, we have this connector. This will allow you to connect into the wall. So I have to transfer this connector to the other side, that new assembly. So I'm taking 2 wrenches, turning this counterclockwise while holding the other side in place to be able to remove this fitting. And then this comes right off. So now we're transferring that fitting to the new side. So first we have this brass part, then we connect it over here. That white line actually fits tightly around this next fitting. Then we tighten this back on it. So now this is ready to go, and I'm able to connect the water line from the other side. So we go here, and then we take the brass part from the water line coming from the wall. Then we tighten it on, first by hand. Then as soon as you're able to stop hand tightening it, you do like a 1/4 turn with the wrench, like this. Typically take a 1/4 turn. Turn the water line back on, and then plug the fridge into the wall. Okay, we're gonna put this in here. And then let's wait. If you have a setting here, you have to make sure this turns on. So now I'm able to hear that water running, which is a great sign. So now we actually have water in here. Since everything's working, I can now reassemble. Black cover goes back on, followed by this Phillips head goes back on as well. Then up here, we put the water line in the middle of each of these white clips. Clip these back on. They have a nice satisfying click. Okay, so there we go. We tape the water line to the back of the fridge like this, and then I'm gonna drop a water sensor back here in case, you know. All right, I know everyone here is gonna talk about how dirty the back of my fridge is, so I clean it up just for you. Shelf goes down right here. So then we can fit this easier. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, that water filter assembly is one of the most common issues on this fridge, and it is now fixed. Hope this works for you.